Hello and welcome to another episode of Ashaya Day Trip Productions. Today is Wednesday, January 29th of 2025. Decided to finally come out and to try to give the bike in the background there a go. I'm actually back out here at Lake Bentonville, surprisingly enough. Gotta say, this lake, is pretty convenient for me, so I don't mind coming out here. We got a few people out here, but I'm hoping that it's big enough where, hopefully I don't run into anybody in the truest sense of the word, because I don't want to hit anybody. So I'm just kind of sitting here right now. I'm just kind of gonna try to attempt to use the GoPro in a way that just kind of give you an idea of how it's going out here. Was going to try to do the little mount on the actual handlebar, but apparently it just is a little bit too small, so I don't think it's going to quite work. So I do have some other like wristbands. I'm going to try that, put the camera on that, give that a go, and see how that turns out. So it's probably about, I don't know, 4:15 or so. They're expecting rain here this evening, so I better get out here and get after it. So here we go. Well, okay, so I was having a little bit of trouble trying to get the GoPro attached to my wristband. So I decided to say the heck with that. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a overdub here in this section. Just kind of started riding the bike around at the Osage Park parking lot, just kind of out there in the corner where there wasn't too many cars out there. Everything went pretty easy. I was kind of surprised that I was as steady as I was. Was having a little bit of trouble though when I was trying to just go right when making the circles. That I felt a little bit that I was leaning into it a little bit too much. So it's just something I'm gonna have to kind of be aware of going on in the future. There, I don't want to tip over. So, yeah, as you can see, it was just a pretty easy experience, nothing too crazy. Kind of looking forward to getting kind of out on the trails a little bit, just kind of see how that's gonna go. Just kind of enjoying just a little bit of a graceful bike ride out in the Osage Park parking lot. Okay, so, well, I did it. I actually rode the bike around a little bit, just around here, just around the parking lot. So it's, a little shaky, not too bad, not as bad as I was expecting. I could go make a left loop pretty easy, but when I go to make a right loop, I notice I'm a little shaky there, so it's something I'm gonna have to practice yet. So yeah, it's just a nice little early evening out here. It's probably getting close to 5 o'clock now or so. So yeah, this is just a little half a video of things I got planned gonna do this week. I think since might be feeling a little brave, I might probably just get out back on the actual trails out here this weekend. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and Friday. They're expecting some little bit of flooding in the area, so I probably won't be going out too much then. So that's just gonna do it all for me for today, but this video will continue, so until next time, y'all. So now it is Sunday, February 2nd, 2025. This video started out with me out at Lake Bentonville on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, just doing a small little bike ride just around the parking lot there. Just wanted to go out there and just kind of test it out since it had been many years since the last time I rode a bike. And gotta say, even though I didn't ride very far, I was kind of rather surprised that it was as easy as it was. Was expecting for it to be a little bit more shaky, but I was pretty steady there, so that was good, of course. So today the plan is I think I'm just going to head out to North Bentonville. kind of head out just one of the little parks that's just kind of off of the highway out there. It's a place I've been to before. I don't think I did much of anything last time I was out there, but I think today I'm gonna go out there and just take a little bike ride. Probably just maybe go like a mile one way and back. Nothing too extreme today. So I just wanted to start out this video that, as I mentioned before, I did purchase a bike rack that I had to take back because it was missing some pieces. So I think it was Monday, I guess last Monday, I went back to Walmart, a different Walmart, but had purchased another bike rack. But of course, that one's not going to really work out too well, I don't think. So I'm going to take that back. However, I did go back out to Walmart yesterday and did buy a third bike rack, which I think this one is going to work for me pretty good. Not going to use it today. I did spend yesterday putting it together. It wasn't too bad. I don't want to use it today because I think I'm going to have some other places I need to stop by, and I don't have a way to lock my bike on the bike rack, so I figured I'd just leave it in the back of the trunk. Be a little bit easier today. But I did just want to kind of walk through a little bit and just kind of show you what I did purchase and why one's not going to work, and I believe the other one will. So just going to kind of scroll over here for a minute, and right here is the one that I'm going to have to take back. This one here, brand is Allen. It is a deluxe trunk bike carrier. Now it says on the back here, it gives you some, see it says right there, trunk and / SUV. It does give you a list of what fits and what doesn't. And over here, if you can make it out, this right here tells you fits. It's got like a red mark by it, and that says yes. And those that don't have anything, that is a no. So as you scroll through here, you can kind of see what does and what doesn't fit. So mine is actually a 4Runner, and it doesn't have an external spare. And it's from the 1990 model through the 22 model. Mine is a 22 model. It says it'll fit. Try to get my camera down there where you can see what I'm pointing at here. It does say that it fits. However, just kind of looking at it, just kind of looking at the design of it there, you get a little good picture there. I don't think that was really going to quite work for me, so I decided, I'm going to take that back. I don't want to take a chance on it. This one here was about $50 or so. But, yeah, not going to really work for my purposes, I don't believe. So over here, I had bought, this is what I bought yesterday. This is a deluxe hitch bike carrier. So this is going to work better for my SUV. And this one fits, I do believe it fits at least a 2-inch hitch receiver, but I think it's also a 1¼ inch or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but of course, if you're interested in something like this, you could always find details online. This is a 2 bike rack there, and the brand is also Allen. And the model here, if you can make it out, is 522RR. If you're interested in maybe checking something like that out. And over here it gives you a little bit of information. And it's a 1¼ inch and a 2-inch hitch receiver. It's got folding carrier arms, tilts away for easy vehicle access, bike tie downs, easy assembly, and it's a capacity of 35 pounds per bike. And over here I got the finished product put together. It wasn't hard to put together at all, but I did initially put it together kind of backwards. So I just had to undo it and put it the way it needed to be. But all in all, no issues putting it together. It's pretty easy. Has most difficult part I have here is doing with these, trying to get that part off there where I can lower this up and raise it and all that stuff. But that I think will definitely work for my purposes. And also I have bought, just gonna kind of step over here for a minute. I had also bought this bike frame adapter, and this here is also the brand Allen. My bike is more of a lady's bike, so it doesn't have like the crossbar going across, so I wanted to buy something like this just to kind of just put across there so that way I can load it onto the bike rack. This right here has about $25, something like that. So not too bad. And also just to mention the hitch bike carrier ran, it was probably about $85-$90, something like that. So yeah, so that is the game plan today. Just gonna kind of head back out to gonna go out to North Bentonville a little bit and just gonna ride around, just kind of see how this goes. One thing about me, another reason why I want to kind of go out here, I'm kind of looking for a spot that's not, where there's not going to be a lot of, well, people out walking or a lot of traffic. I don't want to have to cross any streets or anything. Certainly not at this point. Maybe later on it might be a little bit more adventurous, but right now I'm just going to kind of make it simple and just kind of get a feel for the bike and all that good stuff. So, let's roll. Well, okay, so I have reached my destination. A little bit of change of plans. I had initially was planning on going out to North Bentonville, out to, I guess it's a park slash dog park out there. There is it's actually the Arkansas Greenway. So I was hoping to kind of get out there and just ride a little bit. However, as I mentioned before, maybe, if I haven't, it's an extremely nice day out today. It's probably, it's like 63 degrees outside, and it's about 11:40 in the morning. So needless to say, it was a little packed out there. And I'm the kind of person, when I park, I try to park out away from traffic just to make it easier on for me, or I try to park away from other cars just to make it easier on me to get in and out, or not to get dinged or ding somebody else. So it's a little tight quarters, so I decided, oddly enough, to come back out to Lake Bentonville / Osage Park, where I was at Wednesday. And it is a busy day, and a lot of people got their dogs out, and I'm sure there's actually a dog park out here, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be out there, or just walking around the park in general. So what I'm going to do today, I think I'm going to just go ahead and just give it a shot, just kind of ride around the park a little bit. Just kind of see how it goes. One thing about it here, I don't have to worry about crossing streets or anything like that. It just basically goes around in a circle. If nothing else, I'll go out, start here on the Osage Park side, and go out to the Lake Bentonville side, go that parking lot, turn around, come back. Easy enough. Just depend on how crowded the walkways are and all that. So, had a little issue last time with my GoPro. Couldn't quite get it hooked up for whatever reason. I think I got that figured out today. So what I'm going to do is get that taken care of, load up or unload, get the camera taken care of. Probably going to do a little bit of POV view today. So let's get started. Alright, just stepping out over here just real quick. Just want to show you the setup. Of course, we got the bicycle, we got the GoPro hooked up and ready to go. Got my little, well, if I need it, tell people get the heck out the way. Beginner coming through. Now, as you can see, it's definitely a little crowded out here. Still plenty of parking though. So I think the game plan is I'm just going to walk this bike over to the trail. Alright, so I'm just still pushing the bike so I get up here a little ways. It's kind of some tight little turns on this section, so I just want to walk. Not quite sure how this camera view is going to work out. Kind of hard for me to see it, but hopefully you get like a good idea. good way to start. You got kids up there. Alright, let's give this a shot. Oops. It's taking me a minute to get my feet going. There we go. Hit the brakes a little bit going down this little hill. Got a few people out fishing. One thing about out here, you got a little bit more of a bigger pathway here, so it always helps when you're a beginner. I'm going to try to avoid people as much as I can, just because I just don't want to run into people in the true sense of the word. Thing about it, also gives me a chance to practice my braking. Now, as a kid, the bikes I had the foot brakes. Right here, this little section says, "Please walk bikes." And don't know why, it's kind of a bigger area. Right here, this is actually the boardwalk section. So I always think it's a good idea to walk your bike, walk your scooter. Let's try this again. Got people up ahead. I think the walkway is big enough or I won't hit them. So I hope not. That would suck. Not too bad. Brakes work. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. Might cruise around for a little bit more. Kind of hard to do when you got people kind of everywhere. That's okay. Makes for good practice, I suppose. But I tell you what though, I'm 51 years old, don't mind telling me, so if you want to ride a bike, or it's been a while since you have ridden a bike, you know. Hopefully this will inspire you to get out a little bit. Like I said, I think Lake Bentonville is about as good a place as any to kind of learn how to ride again. kind of looking at the Lake Bentonville parking lot. It looks like they got quite a few cars out there. Got plenty of people out fishing, trying to enjoy the weather while they can. It's a little breezy today, but it is absolutely beautiful. So I think we're going to kind of head back the other way a little bit, maybe. Stop up here. Coast is clear. Show the plane coming in. Well, okay, so got everything back loaded up into my vehicle, and yeah, it's pretty nice little starter ride. You know, I wish there wasn't quite as many people out, just to make it easier on me trying to learn. Good news is I didn't hit anybody. I actually passed one person while I was riding the bike, and there's some more people coming through. One of them had like a baby carriage and stuff. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna stop right here. Don't need to take out a baby, you know, bicycle crash, whatever. So okay, fine. So it's made just a small little loop. I know, like, there's places out here where you're supposed to walk your bike. There's other places, you know, you can ride your bike. The boardwalk, maybe some places you can ride your bike. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to fall off the boardwalk into water or just whatever else is going on out there. So yeah, that was just a quick little trip. I will be doing more bike rides like this, hopefully, in different locations. I think next weekend might be another nice week, so I might head out again, try to get to a variety of places. And once I get comfortable with that, then I'm going to head out, be a little bit more adventurous. Like I said, there's some places I want to stop by, but I could walk it, but I figure it might be better just to ride a bike, just be faster, and it's level ground, so no issues on that. And just like I said, I don't know how well this video is going to turn out, so I just want to reiterate, you know, I'm 51 years old. I turned 52 in April, and I haven't ridden a bike. Last time I was probably 35, something like that, not even sure, and before that I was probably like 12. So, but just if you really want to get out there and just ride a bike, ride a scooter, whatever, you know, go do it. You know, the bike wasn't that expensive. That bike right there is probably, I think it was like $225 altogether, and the bike racks, I made maybe $400 with the bike rack, bike, whatever. So no issues. You know, it's affordable. You know, it's an affordable way to do a little outdoor type stuff. So I think that's gonna do it all for me today. So until next time, bye.